We wake up running, always moving, our minds already loud before the day begins. Deadlines, classes, expectations. The sound of notifications replaces silence, and somewhere in between, we forget what peace feels like. We fill every second to avoid the emptiness. We scroll through moments that aren't ours, compare our steps to others' highlight reels, pretend we're fine when we're actually exhausted. Be still and know that I am your God. But stillness feels impossible, doesn't it? For some, it's the endless studying, the pressure to prove yourself, the fear of not being enough. The train keeps moving, the world keeps spinning, and peace feels like something for other people, not for us. Yet, even there, in the hum of the crowd, God calls quietly, patiently. For some, it's not the stress, it's the noise, the constant buzz of laughter, the rhythm of short videos, the comfort of never having to stop and think. We live surrounded by connection, yet rarely connect. We say we're just relaxing, just passing time. But time is exactly what keeps passing us. We fill the silence with noise so we don't have to face ourselves. We hide behind humor because it's easier than honesty. And still, in between the laughter, there's a part of us that wonders if we're missing something bigger, a voice softer than all the sound around us. The truth is, sometimes it's easier to stay distracted than to risk hearing what God might actually say. Because deep down we know, if we stop long enough to listen, He might ask for the one thing we've been holding back, our attention. Here I am. I stand at the door and knock. Still, He calls. Always. And then there are days that just blur together. Wake up, work, repeat. We fill the noise with music, podcasts, plans, just to keep the silence away. God calls once, twice, again, but we don't notice. We're too busy doing things that don't fill us. Hours pass, the day ends, and finally, in the quiet of the night, we see the missed calls. A quiet ache hits the heart because maybe He was calling all along and we just didn't look up. But then, one more call, a second chance, the same gentle ring. This time, we'll look. Maybe it's not too late after all. And sometimes the call comes when the world feels too heavy to carry, when words hurt, when silence feels colder than ever, tears fall. And the screen lights up again. One more call. We hesitate, then we answer. And suddenly, the silence feels like peace. The voice isn't loud, but it's full of love. Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. And in that moment, something shifts. One by one, hearts awaken. The same hands that once ignored the call now lift in surrender. The same eyes that once searched for validation now shine with peace. The same phones that distracted now remind us of grace. Maybe the miracle isn't that God spoke, it's that we finally listened. Every time we turned away, He stayed. Every time we said later, He whispered, I'm still here. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Then Laughter returns, joy, friendship, family, the sound of hope echoing in the walls of a place we call home. Maybe that's what his call was about all along. Not to pull us away from life, but to bring us back to it. God doesn't call the perfect, He calls the willing, the tired, the lost, the ones who are finally ready to listen. Because the miracle is not that He called, but that we finally answered. God is calling. Will you answer?